Welcome back. If adventure, unique outdoor experiences, and monumental attractions are what you seek for your vacation, well, get away and head over to South Dakota.
We're already there,
We're
Jason.
there.
This year marks major milestones taking place throughout this wilderness wonderland. And to tell us more about it are Caitlin of Travel South Dakota and Lydia, a ranger at Custer State Park. Thank you, ladies, for being here today.
Hey, Mackenzie and Jason, we're happy to be here.
We're happy to have you, and we love our goodies.
Yeah,
first
thanks
of
for giving
all.
us this
yes,
stuff. It's awesome.
So, Caitlin, we know it's quite a year ahead for South Dakota when it comes to anniversaries and some milestone moments. What's going on right now?
Absolutely. Well, we've got a lot going on this year. This marks the 85th anniversary of the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally. This is happening in just a few weeks. It brings in hundreds of thousands of bikers and spectators from across the world to this legendary event. They're coming for their rides. They're staying for their parties. They're getting tattoos. I hope you have your tattoo sleeves. Get those ready for when you come. And just in a few months, we're going to host the 60th anniversary of the Custer State Park Buffalo Roundup. This is an iconic Western event. It's awe-inspiring. You can truly hear the thundering hooves of the bison as they make their way across the prairies of Custer State Park.
I love that, and we've got our little buffalo here.
And I got my tattoos.
Max got her tattoo sleeve on.
Got this whole sleeve on right before we popped on.
Yes, that's right. You got a tattoo right before we started this interview.
Before we started.
Lydia, what exactly does take place during the Buffalo Roundup, and how can tourists see it for themselves?
No, that's a great question. So the Buffalo Roundup is where we round up our entire herd here at Custer State Park. We are 71,000 acres large, and we have one of the largest herds here in North America. On a yearly basis, we round them up, and what started as a small event a number of years ago through partnerships with Travel South Dakota, we've gone from a couple hundred people on the hills behind me to over 24,000 last year. So it has just grown to be a huge event. Guests come down, we have 2 viewing areas, and then we use horses and a couple vehicles and round up the entire herd and run them past the viewing areas into the corral system. It's grown. We now have an arts festival that goes with it, with bands, really good food, and a whole bunch of South Dakota vendors. And we just invite folks to come out here and experience for yourself because it's just a one-of-a-kind thing. You don't get to see this anywhere else.
You had me at
They
food.
are beautiful. Oh my gosh. Well, Caitlin, South Dakota has a lot going on during the fall as well, right?
Absolutely, Mackenzie. There is so much to see and do in the fall. It's absolutely my favorite season here. I love taking drives on the Needles Highway or Iron Mountain Road on the way up to Mount Rushmore National Memorial. There's harvest festivals, rodeos, Native American powwows, opportunities to do art walks. The list really goes on. And what I love about the fall season is the humidity is low, the crowds disperse, but all of our iconic landmarks are still here to enjoy. The Buffalo Safari Jeep ride is a fantastic opportunity in the fall. You have those open air Jeeps traversing through Custer State Park. The air is just beautiful. The elk are out on the prairies, prairie dogs, pronghorn sheep. You'll see it all.
Well, that's amazing. What are those iconic landmarks in South Dakota that people might not be aware of?
Sure. Well, you may be familiar with Mount Rushmore National Memorial and Badlands National Park, but just 30 minutes away from Mount Rushmore is Crazy Horse Memorial. This is a mountain carving in progress dedicated to Native American history and culture. You might also not be aware that the Missouri River flows through the central part of the state. One of my very favorite places to be is on Lake Oahe, just north of our capital city, Pierre, South Dakota. Falls Park in downtown Sioux Falls has the Big Sioux River falling over pink quartzite rocks. The downtown scene there in Sioux Falls is phenomenal. So it's really one that we'd encourage you to come and check out.
Oh my gosh, I want to book my trip now. Lydia, what are folks going to see when they take a tour of Custer State Park?
Yeah, no, I kind of tie in with Caitlin on that. There is a lot to do out here in the Black Hills, and Custer State Park's no different. There is something for everybody out here. You can go up to the northern hills and get away in the mountains and find the quiet. Traverse down here into the prairie. You can see our iconic buffalo herd, elk, pronghorn, antelope, just a ton to do. You can go camping with your family and cook over the campfire, or if that's not your taste, we have iconic lodges, and you can go there and have a 5-star meal. Custer State Park kind of has it all, and there's just something for everyone.
Yeah. Thank you both for joining us. You can find details travelsouthdakota.com. We really appreciate your time today. Thanks for visiting.
Thank you, ladies.
Thanks,
Thank
you all.
you.
Yes. All right.
All right, time to
Gonna
dig
keep our
into
South
this.
Dakota wear
Yes.
on. Yeah.
And we're going to dig into this.